Okay, what about this problem? We're going to do the same process, okay? We're going to find the Cartesian form. Like to do so, I'm going to try to write this vector function as the parametric equation form, okay? My x component is sine t, and y component is cosine t. As we practiced before, whenever you have a sine and cosine function in your parametric equation, we're going to use the trig identity, right? Here we go. Trigonometric identity. Okay, which is sine square t plus cosine square t equal to 1, right? Then, like, since your sine is the x and cosine t is y, and we can plug in x and y instead of sine and cosine, okay? So this trig identity will be written by x squared plus y squared equal to 1. What is this? This is a circle, okay? So this is circle equation, and we know the center. The center is 0, 0, and we know the radius as well, which is 1. Is that clear? So in the graph, center is the origin and radius is 1, and perfect circle. If you have beautiful mind, you can see the perfect circle. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's it. Okay, it is circle. Okay, so now let's talk about the direction of motion. Okay, so well, as I told you, we can choose like any t value. Okay, you can choose any t value. Okay, so like for me, like for the practice, let me choose like t equals 0. Okay, again, you can choose any t value. Okay, and with this t parameter t, we can find the position first. Okay, the position is r0, which is sine 0 comma cosine 0, right? Sine 0 equals 0 and cosine 0 equal to 1, right? I'm talking about this point, okay? When t equals 0, your point will be here. Is it okay? Then we're going to try to find tangent vector, okay? Here we go. Tangent vector noted by r prime 0. What is r prime t? Equal to sine prime is cosine, and cosine prime is minus sine t. And then we can plug in t equals 0, which is cosine 0 minus sine 0. Okay? So that is equal to cosine 0 equal to 1 and sine 0 equal to 0. Okay? So what does it mean? At this point, your tangent direction is 1, 0. I'm talking about this direction, okay? What does that mean? At this point, like this point is willing to go this way, then since your point must be on the curve, it is going down like this way. So we can say that direction of motion is the clockwise. Is that okay? So is it okay like to talk about one more thing? And do you remember like your physics class in high school and all the rotation things? What is the direction of force? I'm talking about acceleration. It is always like to the center, right? But as you remember, velocity, tangent vector is velocity, right? And velocity prime is the acceleration, right? So let me try to calculate acceleration, okay? Here we go. Which is like by r double prime t, right? Cosine prime is minus sine t, and minus sine prime is minus cosine t. And at the same point, which means we're going to plug in t equals 0 again, minus sine 0 and minus cosine 0, which is 0, negative 1, right? What is this vector at this point? Exactly to the center, right? That's exactly the first direction of your circle motion, right?